You're live. It's Saturday night. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Dang, it's cold. That's what it is. Hold on. Gotta get my blinky on. How do I fix this thing? Aha. Arms. I've got a full body blanket. Hello, Angelo. Hi, Jamie. I'm wearing my full body blankie. This was cute trying to get it on. How are you guys? Oh, hey, Peppy. Hey, Pet. Yeah, I'm nice and warm. My hands are cold, but I could go get my gloves. Guess what's back? The drone. You guys hear it? Hey, Tim. Kind of a onesie. It's a two-part warming blanket that you can plug in. Hey, Darth. Well, thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a great night at work. God bless you. Oh, well, I told you, Brandon, about all the stuff that's happening here, but we still still gotta get everything packed up and stuff. We got a lot of work to do. So, I've been trying very hard to get little things packed up and put away, so we're not slapped with it later. Trust me, a month and a half or 2 months is gonna go by really fast. The more we do now, the better. Plus, the realtor's gonna be here on the 24th, so we got some work to do. Oh, no. You're not being nosy, sweetie. And I'm sorry. I should post at least and tell you guys what I'm going to try, but I never know. But trust me, it's not because, not yet, Jamie. It's not because I'm sleeping, because I'm not sleeping. I can't sleep, but... Anyways, would anyone like to venture to tell me what that was the other night we were looking at? Anybody have any guesses? I'm glad to be here, Jamie. It is cold, though. Dang. UTI. Do you have any honey? All right, take a teaspoon of honey at least 3 times a day. Follow it with a glass of water. Do you have any, hey sis, do you have any cranberry juice or cranberry pills? Hey, Ramona. Oh, I'm gonna beat somebody. Who's outside? What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
Go away.
No,
You go away. Okay. Give my son grief. Okay, take the cranberry pills twice a day, take the honey 3 times a day, and drink water after each of the cranberry. Talking Bigfoot. Hey Mike. Hey Rick. No, that was my son. I can call him Bigfoot though. He's almost that big. Those are geese. You hear the geese? He is a Bigfoot. Hello, cryptid. And Rick, the answer to your question is I have no idea. You're on a hey K-pop. Woo! Boy, that wind is cold. Anyway, so if you have earplugs in, you can hear the drone. I can hear it out there. I'm trying to find out which direction it's flying because I can't figure that out yet. Yeah, it is, Ramona. Is thumbs down here yet? I think whoever's thumbs downing Rick is thumbs downing me too. I'm getting a thumbs down almost every time. Hi, my lurkers. Much love. Yeah, the drone's buzzing. Can you hear it? Hey, Huntress. Welcome back. The geese are going crazy. There's a pond the next street over, and there's a whole bunch of geese in it. I'm wondering if they're getting ready to take off or if something's bothering them. That's okay, Anslo. That's why people are just saying hello all. Hey, Matt. Oh, sometimes it goes really fast. Yeah, see it on Bigfoot Odysseys. You can't even keep up. Wait a minute, where's Matt going? Yeah, it does cape up, doesn't it? Oh, thank you, Huntress. We try. We don't have to try real hard because everybody that's in here pretty much is, you know, they're all really nice people, very pleasant, very courteous. Otherwise, they get yelled at, or Martha will slap them with cactus. You know how that goes, right? Where's on the screen? Yeah, sometimes she gets really mad and she gets out the hammer. Oh, he was. That's cute. Now see, if you can hear it, the drone's moving further away. When it gets a little closer, it gets a little bit more higher pitched. But I can still hear it. But I wish that somebody has the video equipment to look at that video of mine and tell me what that blue light was. My son and I were talking, and he said it looked in the beginning like a flashlight that maybe was dropped on the ground. Hi, West Virginia. Looked like a flashlight that was dropped on the ground that was losing battery. And I said, that's a possibility. And then until we went out there and looked, and there was no flashlight out there. And then we thought maybe it was the moon shining through the trees. But then, if that was the case, it is shown in different places, not just on the back of my truck. And then I asked him, I said, well, what about the reflector on the top of my truck? The moon wouldn't have shone through there. Right, Rick. Wouldn't have shined or shone right there, and then on the ground on my driveway. So I can't tell you what that was, guys. Hello, Chris. So somebody has to tell me what it was. Somebody's going to have to go back and look at it and blow up the screen or something and tell me what that was, because that really is freaking me out. We had over an hour of that thing showing up. You weren't here, were you, Cryptid? No, you weren't here. Freaky. My name is Dee, and I'm a dark chocoholic. It was on my last video, Rick. It was a light with a blue hue behind it, and it kept popping up. It looked like somebody was sitting outside with a flashlight pointing at the ground is what it looked like, but there was nobody out there. And I even went out there and put apples on the back of my truck. There was nothing or no one out there. It was really weird. I think it was about the last hour or so of my last video. No, we looked at that, Jamie. It would have been other places too. Yeah, because I had to go to see right here, sitting at my window, I never saw it. I had to go to my computer to see it. That makes no sense. Because it was right here in front of me, I should have seen the same thing. Yeah, Rick, I was sitting right here. I saw nothing. No, it wasn't reflection. There was no way it could have been a reflection because the RV is right there. The RV blocks the reflection from the back to my truck. It would have had to have been a reflection coming from the house across the street. But then it wouldn't have been pointing towards the ground, towards the street. Go back and look at it. You'll see what I mean. It makes no sense. It seriously looked like someone had a light sitting on the back of my truck, pointing at the ground towards the house across the street. That's what it looked like. Nope. Nope. That would have lit up the whole driveway. This was a small light with a blue hue behind it. And it just kept showing up and blinking out. Well, just wait till you go to the last hour of it, Rick, then thumbs down. Thumbs down are as good as thumbs up. You're adorable, Matt. But seriously, the thing that bothered me the most is I didn't see it the whole time from here. And I'm sitting right here. And not once did I see it. I had to go to my computer and look at it on the big screen, and then I saw it perfectly. And you would think that it would be bright to me right here, and it wasn't. The only thing that was bright to me was when it looked like an eyeball. That's the only thing that was bright. I didn't see the blue hue behind it at all, not once. Yeah, freaky. Tim, you and your squirrel heads. What is that on the... What is that? Hold on. What is on my screen? Wait a minute, maybe it's dirty. That's actually pointing to the ground. Look at that, you can see the grass. Now that's freaky. You can actually see the grass. Look at it flicker. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. Well, I don't see nothing. All right, I just want to check. Don't fall. Don't fall. All right, so well, my grass needs mowed. Actually looks like an eyeball in front of us with that light, doesn't it? Ooh. Excuse me. You need to go away, drone. You better come closer so I can see you. Mama. Yep, that's Matt's eye. The light bulb is the pupil and the stuff around it is the iris. Look at that. Check it out, guys. Looks like a big old eyeball. That's just creepy. Woo! Well, anyways, the military base today was bombing, and I mean bombing, where this whole house rattled. And then right before I went live, I heard a lone coyote. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the moisture in the air, Jamie. I can try. Let me see if I can get, I'm gonna try to focus you guys one more time. Okay, it's focused. Now I'll take you back. See, it's still not. Hey, Belle. You still can't see him. Isn't that weird? It's because it's a lot darker tonight than it was that other night we were on. It was a full moon. Hey, Gator. Oh, really? Hey, Blue. Nope, no ice storm, no nothing. We got rain, but not very much of it. It blew past here. The wind was wicked wild. It was 60 degrees 1 minute, and then that night it went down to 36 degrees, and they said we were going to get ice, and all that blew right over. Went straight to Rick's house. We sent the cold air over there. Well, one of you guys. Yeah, I saw that, Rick. Heard it too. Man, that was windy. Oh yeah, it knocked down a bunch of stuff. Our yard was just full of debris. They said there were 3 tornadoes that touched down. Good night, Cryptid. God bless you. Thanks for stopping by. You need to go back and look at that and tell me what you think, Cryptid. It's an hour before the end. The last video I did, right before this one. Hey, Ryan. Where you live, pup? Yeah, you won't have to watch it very long, Cryptid, before you start seeing that blue thing, and you can tell me what you think it is. It was downright freaky. don't think I've ever had anybody take my, oh, between us? Okay. I hope nobody got killed. Oh yeah, same here, Chris. Man, it was wicked. Hey, Squatchin'. Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate everything everybody did. We do have some time now. It's getting closer. Hear it? Getting closer. You'd be really good at it, Gator, since that's what you do. Hey, Nelson, how are you? Why are you scared? I want to catch it on video. Stupid military. Doing much better, Nelson, thank you. Thanks to everybody. My stress load's off 100%. Now I just got a lot of work to do. And then, you know what's really horrible? Denny's boss made him work on Saturday, which means I have to go look for property by myself. That just bites. He said, take pictures. Like, okay. Okay, am I hearing a dog bark? Can't hear because of my stupid refrigerator. Yeah, but how much is it? Probably more than I can afford. We actually found a piece of property down south Oklahoma, southeast Oklahoma. And in the description it says the owner said the big guys live here. What, 35 million? Yeah, it says it right there on the website. It says the owner says the big guys live there. So that's where I'm going Saturday. I told him I really want to see that property. There's electricity at the road, but we can stay in the RV and use the generator, which I don't really like, but we can use the generator. But I want to go down and check it out and go out there and talk to them and see if they throw something at me. Yeah, it's land only, but it's only $26,000. So that'll be probably about less than $200 a month. I can swing that. Right in the middle of Sasquatch country. It's only 4 acres. But I back up to the National Wildlife Management Association. No, they're not Nephilim. Knock it off. You know better than that. Trying to start trouble? You just want me to call them Nephilim, don't you? There's cheaper property, but closer, but And there's a house in Moyers, and that's 69,000. And it's got a house. It's got a 3-part water system. It's all solar. It's on 5.5 acres. It's got a shed out there. Who, Jamie? Rick? Nope, doesn't have water. The first one doesn't have water. The second one does. And this other place I looked at, oh my goodness, it was perfect. Oh, me? Okay. Thank you, Jamie. The other place I looked at, a little bit more expensive, but oh my goodness, it has an actual river. And there's a cabin right off the river. It was beautiful. I was like, oh my goodness. Now I'd live there. The only thing is, I have to go on the property and get the feeling, and figure out whether I'm going to be welcome there or not. But since the realtor knows that Tank's in trouble right now. Anyways, he knows that I'm into the Sasquatch stuff. Hello, Proxy. So I'm going to go ahead and go out in the woods by myself and spend some time out there and see if I get any kind of reaction. Yeah, Tank's a bad boy. He got in trouble today. He got into my trash when I went downstairs to get coffee. I came back and he had gotten in my garbage can. Bad boy. Bad boy. And that dog has got such... I leave the room and he cries like crazy. I mean, he just cries like crazy. And the kids play with him. Hello, brown dwarf. The kids play with him, or he's in there with my husband, and he sits by the door and he whimpers. And my husband calls me and he says, this dog wants to be with you. He opens the door, that dog comes running up here and jumps in my lap. That dog wants to be held 24/7. He's huge. He's almost as big as Bella. What the heck am I going to do with that? I can't carry him around. Hey, does anybody make any of those things you carry babies in but dogs on your back? I'm going to have to get one of those for him. Tank is a brat. Oh, yeah, I wish I could eat some nachos. That sounds so good. I make really good nachos. No, Dee, I would have a bad back. I mean, he'd knock me over. He's huge. Yeah, like a saddle. He's really getting big really fast. You're gonna eat s'mores? Yeah, well, this one's too big. This one's too big. He's a baby pit. He ain't so little anymore. He's a tank. The only thing is I'm gonna have to change his diet pretty soon. I had to lie, guys. I felt so bad, but I had to lie to the realtor because they would not sell us insurance if we had any kind of a pit mix. I don't know, Rick. It always does. Hey, next thing I know, I'll be looking at the clock and it'll be 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that's what I had to say. It made me feel really bad, and I apologized for it. And I told my husband, I said, what else are we going to do? I know it wasn't right, but I can't believe they're going to punish you for having a pit bull. The pit bull depends on the owner. I know so many people that have pit bulls that are just the most adorable, loving dogs on the planet. Oh, Tank loves everybody. My goodness. He doesn't know any better. He doesn't even know how to be mean yet. Is that what you think, Rick? Yeah, they're trying to get rid of the breed, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, she's a mix. Well, I can take Bella just about anywhere. She doesn't care about nothing. But Tank's going to have to learn from her. Yeah, I don't get along very well with the little lap yaps. I like big dogs because they just, I think they have better temperaments. Exactly, Jamie. I had to tell him that Bella was a boxer bulldog, and that way they backed off. Yeah, yeah. Tank is a beautiful brindle. I mean, beautiful. Yeah, I had a German Shepherd too, Proxy, and he was the best dog I ever had. I used to think that when you looked for a puppy, you went for the quiet ones. No, that's not true. I look for the big floppy ones. Well, you know what? Tank's already showing signs of being a working dog. If I put something on his back, he takes off like nobody's business. I mean, not to get rid of it, but he runs around, jumping around, thinking it's time for go to work. He acts like a working dog. I bet you I could train him to carry stuff. Not the boxes to the truck, but, maybe my backpack is worth hiking or something. Small little doggy saddles. Attach a GoPro to his head. Hey, Tony. Aw, I'm sorry, Rick. Yeah, I've seen the backpacks. That guy I like to watch, that's in, where is he? He's not in Canada. I don't remember where he's at. But anyways, he has dogs and he puts backpacks, he puts those saddlebags on them and puts stuff in it. Helps him carry his load when he's out there in the bush. Nope, not Peter Kane. What's something great, Tony? We want to hear great news. Well, congratulations. Oh, I'm very proud of you. Congratulations, Tony. Yay. Awesome. Hope you didn't get hurt too bad. Or you said you were going to tell us where we could watch it, right? Like Stitch is bad? Me either, Tom. Me either, Rick. I didn't say that. Scratch that. I'm an angel. Oh, really? That bad? Me? Nope. See my halo? Well, we're all really proud of you. I don't know, he's not here. I think I came on too late. If I'm not on by at least 11 o'clock, a lot of people don't come on because they don't think I'm going to be on. So did mine. I think he's talking more Rocky fifth round. No, Rick, you're not. No, Rick, you can't go into boxing. I think what I'm going to have to do, guys, is after this next storm leaves, I think I'm going to have to sleep outside again. Yeah, you have to remind us when your birthday is, Tony. Did you hear what he said, Rick? He's 18. February 6th. Okay. Well, it's not like you're 18 anymore. You'd be surprised what hurts. You're getting up there, you know. 15K. Not 1.5, but 15. Yeah. I wonder what would happen if I put a cage out there and put some guys in the cage to fight and they watched. All right, what I missed with Ramona. Okay, unspoken? Okay, Ramona. No, I wasn't talking about that. I'm talking about, just kids play fighting in a cage and then see if the sassies watch them and what they do. Can you imagine that? They might go in the cage just to fight. Absolutely, Ramona. Amen. Hallelujah, Martha. Tell them how. You ain't kidding, Chris. Oh, I remember those. I had Rock'em Sock'em robots. Well, my kids did, but I played with them more than they did. Quiet, Matt. No, not the kids today, Rick. It wouldn't. God is great. Martha's water's gonna get fixed. She's gonna have water. If we get that property, the one I'm looking at that has the big guys on it, the only thing that I'm kind of concerned about is how we're gonna bring water up there. Nah, no. My grandson Gabe, him and his buddies, one of his, what? Check it right now, Jamie. One of his friends' dad made a cage in the backyard. What are you gonna do with the winnings? And they go back there and fight all the time. Gabe comes home with bloody knuckles. Oh, okay. Where is it, Jamie? Very nice, Tony. Oh, kitty back. Hoggen. What? Fidget spinner. You know what? I have 4 or 5 fidget spinners in my drawer. Every time I saw the kids with them, I took it. And I hit them. I couldn't stand those things. Those kids were making me crazy. Couldn't sit still for 5 minutes with those things. I know where it's at, Jamie. Thank you. Yeah, I'll look. I don't care if I'm mean. You can find something else to do. I don't have patience for that kind of stuff. I take their phones when I get a chance, too. My grandkids, if I tell them to do something and they don't listen to me and I stand up and I run, they take off running with their phones because I know they know I'm going to take their phones from them until they get it done. I'm going, Grandma, I'm going. I will take their phone. I can't take it anymore. Whatever. Poor kids, my butt. They'll sit there for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. 2 hours later go by. I'll look, their jobs aren't done. I'll call their name. Yeah, let them try to take my phone. I'll call their name and I'll start walking that direction, and they put their phones in their pocket and they take off running. I'm going, I'm going, I'm going. I'll do it right now. I'm mean. Ha 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 ha. They should listen. Shouldn't have to tell them twice. Why is that, Ramona? Well, that's something that you all might consider praying about. Miss Sarah and her boyfriend are contemplating giving the baby up for adoption. Uh-oh. Okay, Rick, good night. Sweet dreams. Love ya. Exactly, Chris. Yeah. They don't play with half of them either, do they? Until you get rid of them, then they're like, where's my favorite toy? That they hadn't played with in 2 years. Anyway, Sarah was in tears. And she said, I hope you don't think there's anything wrong. But she said that they were talking about it and they were seriously thinking about giving the baby up for adoption. So I said, nobody can make your mind up for you and you're going to regret it either way. Oh, really? I still have Legos. I won't get rid of those. I'll keep them. Yeah, it's going to be hard for her, but she's 17, and she's thinking about the fact that they don't have much to go on. They're both very young. They're immature. Not in a bad way, just not ready for a lot of stuff that's happening. And bringing a baby into this world is a big, 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 big life change. And so they've been talking about it lately. She hasn't made her decision yet, but I told her we'd back her either way. Here in Arkansas, one thing I will say about Arkansas, it's not easy. Uh-oh. Yeah, it will. They don't make it easy to adopt. It's really hard to adopt a child in Arkansas. They are relentless. It'll be a hard decision, but if they choose to go that route, you can look at it both ways. But she's got the support of the whole family. Everybody's behind her in whatever decision she makes. But it's not going to be easy either way. But Jamie, I'll go look at that property here in a minute. The reason I was saying that earlier, I know I'm changing subjects like crazy, but I think once the storm passes on Wednesday, I might sleep out in the RV again, because that's what brought him in, I think. Well, adoption happens for many reasons. I think it takes a lot for a mom to realize that she's not in a position, because when you're younger like that, it's all about the love, They think that they know everything and they think they're in love and they're going to last forever. But when things get real, some kids wake up and some kids don't. There's a lot of people out there that shouldn't be having any babies, but they're punching out babies left and right. Hey, pizza. Yeah. Well, that's what we were telling her. There's really no way to make the transition easy. You know what I'm saying? It's a decision she's just going to have to make. You know what I said? I said, sweetie, if I was 20 years younger, I'd adopt a baby for you. I'd adopt you, Tony. Oh, forget the money. It's not about the money. It's always about the love. Okay, this thing turns off very quick. This is one heck of a warm blanket. Yeah, it's nice and it's a blessing, and I don't put anybody down that makes good money working hard or doing whatever you're doing. And it is really hard for some people that are in a bad position to hear it. They want to be happy for them, but they think about their own situation. Oh, Chris, poor thing. Spinal bifida is hard. I found my, I know what you meant. I did my first clinicals in the NICU, and we had 2 spinal bifida babies. And the parents were just devastated. Yeah, it takes a lot. I am so happy with people that will take, will take care of kids that nobody wants. Hey, Doodle. That would have been me. I was a Kool-Aid mom. All the kids in the neighborhood spent their time at my house. You're too young, Tony. Yeah, we're all glad you're here, Chris, and that you made it through it. All you guys have been through that kind of stuff. I think everybody's got their own stories. Some worse than others. Yeah, I know that, Chris. You may have been through a lot, Tony, but you're only 18. Give yourself some time, hun. Lots can change. Good night, Pappy. God bless you. Love you. Yeah, God's got a plan for all of us. Oh, no, but at 13 I had my jaw broken by a Hell's Angel. Had to eat out of a straw for 6 months. Mine too, Tony. Trust me. I've got some stories to tell. Like I said, this is a strong group, and this is a strong group because every single person here have been through a lot. We have all been through a lot. I think that's why the Lord put us all together. We all have stories. We have all been through some pretty bad stuff, but we're here. We can help a lot of people that are going through stuff just with what we know. I understand, Tony. I am that typical grandma type. Well, no, not typical grandma type. Typical mom type. Yep, camp out meetup. Exactly, Jamie. I went and got the apples the next morning and brought them in. They weren't taken. Of course, I've never left any apples out here or anything that's been taken. They don't take them from here. They took them on the property immediately. Oh, we are going to do it, Tony. We're gonna try to hook up this year someplace. I wanted to do it down in Fouke, but now I'm just not sure where I'm gonna live. Oh, we're gonna be in tents. Oh, this time I could bring the RV. Yay! Oh, we'll bring all kinds of food. I don't know, Tony, it depends. Frogman? Uh-oh. Yeah, Fouke was great. I don't think I'm going to go to this one that's coming up, guys, is because they have over 40 people that are going to be there. That's not my cup of tea. That's too many people. I don't really think I want to do that. I'd much rather do it like we did it before, where we have a smaller amount of people, because you get a whole bunch more activity. Yeah, that's just way too many, and that's the minimum side is 40. I didn't know Frogman was Ohio. I know Grassman was. I didn't know Frogman was. Who's going to protect whom, Tony? We'll have extra tents, though, too. And we had guys that showed up last time. No, you actually want to be around loud snorers, Angelo. Because when you're down there, you're not going to sleep anyway. But number one. Number two, the snoring brings them in. They think you're sleeping. And they'll come in. We had one that was right outside of our eyesight. Our eyesight. I mean, right out of our distance. There was we had a tent that had all the food in it. And then the camp was behind that where we were cooking. And something came into the camp and actually picked up my my quart cast iron skillet and took the lid off it and put it right back on it again. So raccoon couldn't have done that. Nothing else could have done that and put it right back where it belonged. They probably would have knocked it off, bear or something like that. It was cool. We all heard it, and then I saw it behind Ramona's. I saw eyes behind Ramona's RV that night. Oh, I'm sure, Jamie. They won't pee on your tent here. They'll just run past it. Or step on it like they did poor Pat. And David before Pat. What's a walker? What do you mean, Tony? A skinwalker? I don't know. I don't know anything about skinwalkers. We're talking about Bigfoot walking around the tent. A Sasquatch. Chris, now. Every time I put you guys in the window, it's doing that now. Hold on. Try it again. Hey, Tony. Okay, so the reason I'm saying that, Tony, not Tony Crow Creek, but Tony's ASMR, has he ever seen one? Have you ever seen a Sasquatch? How tall are you, Tony? And hello, Tony, the other Tony. Okay, 6'3". So the ones in Fouke, you'd probably come up to about chest level. There's recorded 10, 11 footers, 12 footers down there. How you doing, Tony? Yeah, both of you are Tony. That's adorable. Well, anyways, if you decide to come down there and visit us on the meet and greet, it's a fun time. We have a great time down there. Yeah, they were pretty big. How tall was your window, Ramona? It's a party. Yep. There's only one Jamie, only one Ramona, one Martha, one Matt. Yeah, we haven't decided that yet. We want to make it. We want to make sure that we're at the right time of year. Yours is about 13 foot up, Ramona. It's a gone name, Tony. He's gone, Tony. It doesn't take long. The moderators here have no tolerance for that stuff. So, Tony, Ramona's window was 13 foot in the air, and she had one walk by the window the night we were in Fouke. We stayed there for the weekend, well, the week, basically. He got something. Dang it. I really wish people wouldn't come in here with those kind of names, because if they came in here to have a nice conversation, their name got them thrown out. They're pretty intimidating, Tony. It's you might as well take 3 of the Hulk and put them together, and you just can't. It's hard to deal with. It's hard to deal with once you've seen them. Your brain cannot process how big they are. Not you, Tony. I think one of the hardest, I think one of the hardest thing for me was, you see the size, the definition of these things, you can't imagine what it took to get that size. They're huge. They are Huge. Yeah, I hear them right outside my window, Jamie. When they walk out here. Oh, what? What? Tell me, tell me, tell me. You're so cute. Oh, really? When did you get accepted? That's exciting news, though, Chris. He got accepted into college. Yay! You might want to save some of that 75K to go to college. Do you hear the whistle? Yeah, I still owe him 40K. I went for 4 years and I owe him $40,000. So it takes a lot. Okay, Ramona. Sorry, my GERD's back, guys. Tony backwards. Why not? It's horrible, isn't it, Jamie? No, 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 Tony. You're not going to do that. You're going to do the stuff you said you're going to do. The children's hospital and your college. And Tony, something you don't know, hon, which you're too young for it right now, but I'll tell you what. If you owe college money and you die, that college money that you owe now passes to your children or your family. Did you know that? You can't get rid of it with bankruptcy. You can't get rid of it with anything. They will actually send that bill to your children. I'm telling you, the government is a joke. That is the worst I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, set yourself up, put the money in, pay for your college tuition. You know, yeah, plus a lot of interest. But you can't, well, I have no insurance on me, zero. And my husband has a $10,000 insurance policy, so if he passes, I have just enough to bury him. And that's the way we wanted it. Chris. There's some parents I've been talking to lately that have no problem with leaving their kids the bills. Oh my gosh, things have changed so much. I'm listening. You guys didn't hear the whistle, did you? Well, yeah, Tony, because you're not a normal kid. The kids today expect you to pay for everything because you owe it to them. That's today's mentality. Not everybody. I'm not saying everybody. But for the most part, from most of the people I've talked to, their kids or grandkids, they expect them. They think that they are owed. And it just blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. Yeah, that's the best word for it, entitled. If I were you, Tony, if it was me and I was in your shoes, I'd buy everything small and take care of the things that are most important. That's just my opinion, sweetie. Yeah, it's very easy to get caught up in that money trap. Very easy. I bet you did too. I bet your mama's very proud of you. Get him, Jamie. Get him, Jamie. Matt's gonna be in trouble. Oh, I can't wait till Bob gets home. Where's Bib? I don't know. I have no idea where he's at. But he needs to get his butt home. Your what? Matt. Your name is Bubbles. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's it. Oh, I can't believe you. Why is that so funny? His middle name is Bubbles and you don't find humor in that? Matt Bubbles Niven. Oh my goodness. No, Kevin's Princess Bubbles. If you listen, you can hear the battery ATVs across the street. You, what, Martha? Oh, you were still buffering? Oh, you poor thing. Well, now you're back. Boy, the bass is doing something tonight, guys. Well, it buffered twice in a row, and I can't figure out why. Yep. She did too, Martha. Jamie gave someone a boot. Kicked him right in the backside. I love mac and cheese. You don't like me, but I love mac and cheese. That's the base, guys. What are they moving? You hear them? Yeah, but it's not. There's no highway close by here. That's their machinery going back into the back of the base. Their big, huge machinery. I can see why someone said once it sounded like a train or something. Vermont? How are you going to get to Oklahoma? Good grief. That's a long way. Yeah, we'll plan it. Let you know when it is. What the heck are they doing? No, Matt's not from around you. Matt's in Australia, Tony. That's why I call him Matt the Brat. Of course, unless he was talking to the other Tony. Ooh, do you hear that? I hear them crazy. Man, there's a lot of them. I don't know what they're doing. Wow. Hey, Tony, how's Vanessa? How is she doing tonight? Who's singing? Is Jamie singing? Aw. It's good when she's sleeping, huh? Did you guys get a Did you guys get a package today, Tony? Cactus time? All right, who's going after whom? Are you boys misbehaving tonight already? Who's being bad? That is Cactus. How did you almost get hit by a UPS truck? You boys behave. Don't make me come down there. Tony said he almost got hit by a UPS truck. Angels. Angels with broken halos. When you boys get started, I'm telling you. We'll have to put you on the timeout chair. Or it's a timeout couch. Oh, really? Was he going to your house, Tony? It's a little teeny tiny emoji, so it's not very big. Oh my goodness, Tony. Tony and Tony. Oh, yes, you can. Matt, behave yourself. I'd love to have a drone and send the drone over to the base. What do you think would happen if I did that? You know, I have a little drone that Denny bought me a couple years ago. I've never used it, but what do you think would happen if I sent the drone over to the base? You think they'd shoot it down? UFO, UFO. Yeah, I don't doubt they would shoot it down. That's ridiculous. They can send one here, but I can't send one over there? That's redonkulous. That'd be so much fun, at least for the first, like, 10 minutes. I'd have it on video anyway. Can you imagine that? Whatever. Yeah, I probably would end up in jail. I don't have a pigeon. Yeah, well, whatever. I don't think it's fair. Yeah, I could just strap an armadillo to it and see if it would fly over there. They wouldn't shoot a poor armadillo, would they? No, because I'd have to go on their property, Jamie, and then I'd get shot. They would too, Ramona. I'd have so much fun messing with them if I was allowed. Literally, I would have a ball. They don't have a sense of humor. I don't see nothing, hear nothing. Guess it's gonna be a quiet night. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't bomb tonight while we were on here. It wouldn't surprise me in the least. Fly me to the moon and let me play amongst the stars. That's a good idea, Chris, but how would you like me to do that? I'm hoping these guys, yeah, they'll bomb at night too. I'm hoping these guys follow. That was cute. Yeah. I live right next door to a military base, Tony, and they bomb. They shoot their guns and everything else they do out there, drop people from the sky. Oh, heck no, Chris. Steak's too expensive. Yeah, they need more breakfast. What? They took one of my videos, Tony. I actually had a Sasquatch walk up to the window, and next thing I know, that video disappeared. Oh, they do, Chris. That's usually when I have activity, is when the base is active. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of bases that have activity, and they all know they're there. They just stop talking about them. Yeah, but I wonder why, Ramona. Why would you think a base would be active with Sasquatch? You think they're learning? You know, keep your enemies closer? I just think they're curious, Tony. Yeah, and if they honestly, if some of them do live underground, can you imagine? I'm going to get coffee. I'll be right back. I don't know. I don't know. They got plenty of places to hide here. Like I said, they got so much they've got so much acreage here. Same here, Chris. I've talked to a couple of guys I know on the base, and they all know that they're there. They won't tell anybody else, but they've said they know that they're there. All right, I'll be right back. I need coffee. Now you got me singing that stupid song. It's in my brain now. I'm gonna be singing Fly Me to the Moon all night long. Hide the cookies. You guys are bad. You guys are not allowed to have cookies. There's nobody's birthday today. Bad, bad kids. Carrots. Yeah, nice save. Uh-huh, sure. I don't believe you. Yeah, I had an avocado for dinner. Oh, you did, huh? Well, I was sick, Ramona. Oh, yeah, and Tim with his rodent heads. You did? How many people took your carrots, Martha? I try to be, guys. Especially when I know it's someone's birthday or anniversary. My husband and my anniversary is coming up 22 years. I love carrots too. Well, happy birthday to your daughter. Okay, you can have cookies for your birthday. And I guess everybody can have cookies because it's Belle's daughter's birthday. Mini Belle. That's cute. Yeah, this is my longest marriage. My first husband and I were married for 7 years. Didn't last very long. I gotta put this back on, I'm cold. Oh, I love this blanket, it's so warm. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Hello, Word. Jamie, you're a doll. 24. Oh my goodness. You're still married, Matt. Oh, excuse me. Where'd that come from? Now we have 2 ASMRs in here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Stop it, Matt. Chris. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you, everybody, for the blessings. Wow. I can't imagine. I don't think, do people stay married that long anymore? That's a long time, Tony. My husband's parents are both gone, but they were married for 67 years. 60, 67 years, yep. I think we'll be looking at property on our anniversary. Oh, that's cool. Tony, that's a big thing to celebrate. Sorry, guys, I'm listening. Oh, really cool. It does sound like a train far, far away. I wonder if you can actually. Yeah, you're still the baby here. Yeah, I've never been on a cruise, you know, well, I've never been on a cruise before. When I was in Florida, I did go to the Keys, but anybody else been on a cruise? No. We don't have any trains close by. Nope, Tony, that's not. We'll go get something to eat, Tony. The other Tony. I like homemade mac and cheese. My idea of a perfect vacation is a week up in the mountains. Yep, that's what I mean, Matt. We don't do any of the other kind of stuff. I mean, we went out to dinner for a couple years when we first got married. Then after that, we just started going, like camping or fishing or, not really for the anniversary. We went to Red Lobster almost every year for our anniversary. Then when my husband's parents and his sister passed away, all that ended. He just quit. Okay, Chris. I haven't been fishing in a long time. Well, no, it was actually last year. Oh, really, Angelo? I love the mountains. I love the night sounds. I can sit here and I just get lost in it. The quiet and the noise. The kids told me that last night the coyotes were in the backyard. Yep, I would, Ramona. I might do that Saturday when I go looking at property. That sounds like me, Angela. It's the same thing I'd like to do. Campfire coffee. Oh, I've been there, done that, Matt, so I found my... We've been to California, we went to that coast, and I've been to Florida and that coast, and I've been to the Gulf of Mexico and that coast, and the lakes, like Lake Erie and Michigan and all that. I'd take the mountains any day. That's where I prefer. You know, some people are water people and some people are tree people. I'm a tree person. I'll take the mountains. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the sound of the ocean. It's beautiful, but I'd much rather hear the sounds of the forest at night. I think you need a new SD card. Well, that's a little different, Matt. Oh, yeah. That one piece of property I looked at, that's what it had, Jamie. It was beautiful. I told my husband, I said, oh my gosh, what I would give to live there. It was actually a log cabin with a river on one side, all wooded. I mean, everything was already there. It was already built. The inside was gorgeous, although that lady that owns that house right now, that house is so busy. I mean, there's something on every inch of the wall. Hey, Sooner. Well, have a blessed day at work, sweetie. Love ya. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. We have more Chris's, more Tonys. And hello to any more lurkers that popped in. Hugs, hugs, hugs. Wow, it is really quiet out here. I mean, you could hear a pin drop. And Mibs. Mibs. Hey, Mibs, go away. I'm thinking of signing up again for that VPN and seeing if I can get away with it this time. I told you guys what happened, right? I got a VPN last time, and after that black box showed up, my VPN didn't work anymore. So I contacted the company and told them it wasn't working, and they refunded my money, but that was it. Well, you deserve a good night's sleep, Tony. But you gotta eat something first, don't you? No. Don't have to behave. Don't want to, don't have to, you can't make me. Na 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 na. Yeah, Tony will go outside, Martha, you know that. He's not going, oh, that Tony's going to bed. The other Tony is going to go outside. Well, the other Tony has Sasquatch and DM in his backyard, so we always tell him to stay inside. Bringing the dogs. Does he bring in the dogs, Jamie? I heard clicking. You've seen a Sasquatch, Tony? Good night, Word. God bless you. Thank you for stopping by. Good night, Matt. God bless you, sweetie. Love you. No, he's not. The dog's going crazy down there again. I can't see a thing. Matt Bubbles. Now you see what you did, Matt? You told her your name. Now that's it. You forgot the Bubbles part, Belle. One thing I can say about this group, you guys have a pretty good memory. My poor Chev. Yeah, I don't blame you. I would too, Tony. He started it, Belle. He told us his middle name was Bubbles. So we have Bib and Bubbles and Brat and got all kinds of names. Baloney, yep. Did you take pictures of it, Tony? Cool, you gotta send me the pictures. Why is it so different tonight? Probably because the moon, huh? I liked it where we could see all those lights across the street. So clear. Yeah, I think once you see these guys, you know when they're around. You just pick it up. Just feel it. I could be totally off base, but I think that's the way it is for me. Oh yeah, it's a quiet night. I've heard a couple of low clicks. I've heard one whistle. I haven't heard any walking or no other noise. Wow. Not even a cricket. Oh, hey, guess what? The other night when I was in the backyard, sitting in the backyard watching the dogs, well, it was dark out, but, you know, I take them out to go to the bathroom. I heard a cricket in the backyard. One single cricket. Tell me you're a stray bear. Yeah, so they can turn around and say, that's no bear. I'm not Jack. Welcome back, Tony. Yeah, the minute you say upright walking, they won't come. Yeah, just one cricket. And he was screaming like crazy out there. Yeah, he probably wanted the dogs to pick him up. Here, let me jump in your coat and get warm. Yeah, Martha, they shot that bear, too. Made me mad. Oh, was I furious when I heard that. Uh-oh, Tony. Yeah, Martha. All the neighbors in that whole town knew about it, never said anything about it, it never bothered anybody, and they said it was humane to do because its front paw was broken, so they shot it. Aw, Jamie. Are you serious? Oh, yeah, I still have them in my RV, Ramona, from when it was up on the property. Boy, I saw the tire today for the first time. That rim is completely destroyed. Yeah, when Denny brought the RV down, he got stuck. Went around a corner and didn't see I guess in the overbrush there was a tree stump, and he clipped it, busted the tire, and bent the rim. And when he told me that, you know, I was like, okay, he bent the rim. Until I looked in the back of my truck. Boy, did he bend that rim. I mean, it looked like he ran over it. Yeah. Yeah, Tony told us the other night about his dog. So sorry, sweetie. Hey, Pizza. Why are you creeping around? Go to sleep. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's why I take them. Don't say that, Tony. I'll be singing that song all night long. I'm surprised you're eating pizza. Pizza? Pizza, pizza. That's my husband's favorite. Yeah, I think I'm going to turn in early, guys. I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. It's pretty quiet out here, and I'm going to sit here and fall asleep. I had a long day today. I love fig Newtons. Oh my goodness, I love fig Newtons. But I should be back tomorrow. It's supposed to rain Wednesday. I'm trying to get a live chat with the rain because I love the rain. And I think it sounds really good. Yeah, well, my daughter-in-law lets them, she lets them on them phones 24/7. I can't take tomorrow off. I've got way too much work to do. But I'll get this done, and I want to be prepared so I can go Saturday to go look at the properties. And I'll go take a look at that now, Jamie. But I'll go ahead and say goodnight to you guys anyway. And I'm going to ask you not to forget the people that asked for prayer. Make sure you say your prayers tonight. Keep all of our loved ones in your prayers and thoughts. And I'll probably be back tomorrow. Hopefully. But good night, everybody. I love you. And God bless you. And I'll see you soon. Behave yourselves. Bye.